entrance to the Yeagarups dunes.
You'll find out.
G'day guys, Paul, Perth FourbeeFour Adventures, and welcome to another one of our adventures. That of course behind me is the infamous entrance to the Yeagarups dunes, where the forest meets the dunes. Been a bit of a queue of cars here trying to get up, and they've pretty much chopped up the track, as you can see. So it's going to be a bumpy ride, and there's only one way up this thing, and as much as I hate to say the term, you have to send it. It's the only way to get up this thing. The idea of this adventure is we are going to do the Yeagarups, down to the Warren River, have some lunch. We more than likely cannot cross the Warren River, so we're going to come back out and try and map our way through to Yeagarups, where we will camp at the top of Yeagarups Hill tonight. So come along for the ride, and let's get up this thing. All right, well, here we go. I'm going to wind my window up because I always end up with sand inside the car when I go up here. So high range, second gear for me, and as I said, time to send it. Let's go. I just said to Brad, I've never not made it up this hill. This could be a first. And there we go, first time. And there you go, all up, one shot. That's the way to do it. All right, now onwards we will go.
You were my best friend, didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like night
as you can see, this is it's an amazing piece of the country to four-wheel drive, and you just come into open plains like that, massive amounts of sand, and then you're straight back into bush like we are now. It's just an awesome place to go four-wheel driving. The disappointing part is there are marker posts on that section back there, and you are supposed to stay in between the marker posts. You're not supposed to go outside to help protect the dunes, but of course there's always some people that do, and some people like to do donuts in the middle of the track there, which is really annoying when you're trying to drive along and you have to bounce over people's donut marks. But never mind, that's what we have to deal with. But yeah, it would be really good if people didn't do donuts in the middle of a track. Never mind, we shall carry on down this track until we get to Yeagarups Hill. Okay, here we are at Yeagarups Hill on the easy side. This is the easy side to get up. When we come back out is the harder side. So select second gear, high range, and we're good to go. Rightio, here we go. So we get up here first go. Easy peasy. Trying to actually stop the car on the other side of this hill is not easy, because it tends to want to go sideways like that. There we go. And we'll just stop it there. Oh dear, there's always a first.
No or not.
If it makes you feel any better, Brad, I did that about a year ago.
Oh, you just walked up 2 weeks ago. Oh well.
That's better. And all successfully up, and looks like someone lost their sand flag. It's James. I got it, James, it's in the tree. I got it, James. It's in the tree, mate. James, you left your sand flag behind, mate. This is why you don't buy cheap sand flags, because they end up in trees. I always spend a little bit of money on the important stuff. Look at that view from the top of Yeagarups Hill. What a sight. And it's very difficult to stop on this, I'll give you the tip. Look how soft it is.
Doesn't happen to have the black grommet in the end of it.
Didn't notice it. It was hooked up in the tree. You might need a couple more cable ties. Alright, to the beach. It's very hard to keep a straight line coming down there.
I gave up trying. I said to Gary, I meant to actually stop next to you. They didn't happen.
No, well I meant to stop further close to the top, so it wasn't so hard to walk, but never mind. Onwards we shall head to the beach, because my lunch is driving me nuts. The only problem with the travel buddy, when you put your lunch...
Got that little S-bend thing up here a bit further that we all had issues with on the last one. That could be real something.
Yeah. The only trouble with the travel buddy is that when your lunch is ready and you haven't reached your destination yet, it drives you nuts. It's like, oh, this is full of holes, as usual. But yeah, never mind. We're almost on the beach and we will enjoy a nice lunch right next to the Warren River, as we have done so before. But the weather is much nicer. Now, we were here 2 weeks ago doing one of our tag-along tours, which we do this trip as a tag-along tour. If you want to join us, jump on our Facebook page and book a spot. We have 2 trips next year planned, one in January and one on the long weekend in September. So if you want to join us on this very trip, jump on our Facebook page, send us a message, and or send Brad a message. He does all the bookings, and come along and join us. And you too can enjoy lunch by the Warren River. Maybe. All right, not far to go.
I'm dreaming, you're wondering, we're waiting, when does our life begin? I'm flying, you're walking, we're going somewhere, we're in between. Your daylight, I'm nighttime, we're twilight, we're losing sense of time. This fire inside me, it lights me, building up chemistry, building up chemistry.
Brad didn't quite make it up the track onto the beach, and then I can see how far he made it. And it looks like his efforts to reverse back down have gone slightly pear-shaped. So let's go down here and have a look. Oh, okay, that's different.
Yeah? I was aiming to get in here.
Oh, I can see that.
Didn't work.
No.
Missed it, mate.
Oh, we're digging in this way. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, missed the turn by about probably half a metre. It's just drifted. Oh, what?
What's he going to winch you back towards him?
Drag the front straight around. I'll get it back into there.
Okay.
Launch it from there.
First recovery, and hopefully the last. Gary's just going to pull his front around and then he's going to back into that side track.
You good? Ready, but waiting. Keep an eye on those tires, eh? Just let the wings do the work for a minute.
Let's go a bit of right hand down. Your other right, mate.
Rest it up for a sec. Righto, here we go again, driver.
That's it, you're clear.
There we are.
And there you go, as easy as that.
Well, I wasn't expecting that.
No!
I was following him. I was thinking, yeah, be a cruise. So was I. He just went.
That's 2 from 2 now, isn't it? He hasn't made up. All right?
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
Well, the last 2 from last 2. Okay. Not because the first one was all right. just get some of that off because you need the traction to get. Yeah. Just dig all the sand out of there. There we go. That'll help you. So you should have done it the first time, bro. Ah, well, never mind. 2 more to go. You got it in 4-wheel drive? You're going to need a longer run up, mate, right back to where that Isuzu is. Kind of helps if you stay on the track as well. You want the same momentum but stay on the track this time. That's what was your downfall there. Go, go, go. And he's got it. That took a bit of doing, but that is soft, and you've got a bit of an S-bend there to get round as well. So, and you know, here's about 6 tonnes. All right, now I've got to walk all the way back down the beach, and I was first over. Okay, well, that was just a quick lunch by the Warren River. We've got a lot of ground to cover because we obviously cannot get across the river, which means we have to go all the way back out and try and cut through the forest. Now we're actually going to try and find a way through the forest without having to go back out onto the bitumen. There is a way through, and I'm sure some of you know it, but we don't, so we have to go and find it. So we will hightail it off this beach and head back out the way we came in. Seriously, sometimes I wonder, the only exit for the beach, and there's 3 cars literally parked right at the end of it. So
on the bright side, I shared him with you.
And the only exit off the beach, and 3 cars are parked right at the bottom of the exit. So like,
I didn't do it deliberately. I was sliding over.
not a good idea. Never mind. We got round.
You kind of got no choice, much to give it.
Yeagarup Hill. And that's because it's really, really soft. Now there's only one way to drive this, I tell people, and that's to drive it like you stole it. It is the only way to get up Yeagarup Hill. Some people think it's harder than Calcup. I don't find it as hard as Calcup, but it is long and it is soft. Might just be the way I drive, might be what I drive, might have the right tyre pressures, it might just be pure luck. I don't know, but here we go. I'm going to select second gear and I'm going to pin it from here and wish me luck. All right, let's go. Whoa, it is soft. It is very soft. Past the easy bit. Now I just hope, last time I went up here I met somebody coming down the exit. Let's hope I don't do the same again. Oh, I'm losing momentum. Losing momentum. Come on. Oh, there's a bit. It's almost like the turbo's just kicked in. There we go. Last little bit. Oh, yeah. Always got to give that cheer when you get over it. Alright, I'm over, boys. That is super soft, so give it all you got. That was Gary's second attempt, by the way, just for the record, second attempt. All right, James, come on, bring the King's bus up. $5 no. Can he get it? Can he get it? Go on. He's still got momentum. He's got it, he's got it. And there we go, 4 successfully up Yeagarup Hill.
Gary twice.
Gary twice, apparently, although we missed the first one, but you know, never mind. I did see his tracks as to where he got to. It was about here. I'll tell you what, walking up this track does wonders for your calf muscles, especially just after lunch.
Yeah, great idea, wouldn't it?
Let's have a whopping great fish sandwich and walk up Yeagarup Hill. Oh dear, the things we do. Alright, let's say goodbye to that view and get back in the forest.
In the air, yeah, I feel it. You better believe it. When I low, yeah, we going high. Gotta climb to the top, but we're never gonna stop. When I low, yeah, we going high. We're going high. We're going high. We're going high. Yeah, 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 yeah. In the air, yeah, I feel it. You better believe it. When I low, yeah, we going high. Gotta climb to the top, no, I'm never gonna stop. When I low, yeah, we going high. I said I woke up, then I got down. I told you I don't play around. I'm coming, better watch out. I'm coming, you better watch out. We're going high, we're going high, we're going high. In the air, yeah, I feel it. You better believe it. When I low, yeah, we going high. Gotta climb to the top, no, I'm never gonna stop. When I low, yeah, we going high. Gonna climb to the top, but we ain't gonna stop. When I low, yeah, we going high. In the air, yeah, I feel it. You better believe it. When I low, yeah, we going high.
Alright, that's the Yeagarups done and dusted. I'll tell you what, coming back out, the holes are even bigger, as you can see from the rocking and the rolling. So yeah, I do love the Yeagarups. It's pretty chopped up though, there's a lot of traffic down there, so when it does see a lot of traffic, the track gets really chopped up and really soft, but it's still a good place and an awesome place to adventure. So we're going to head on out now and see if we can find a shortcut across to the top of Yeagarup Hill and find camp. James has just mentioned how beautiful it is to drive through here, and it's amazing. The trees through here, the tall carry trees, it is just an awesome place to go driving through. You just have a look at them. Some of these trees are hundreds of years old, and they are, trunks are thicker than my car is wide. Just unbelievable. But, yeah, always love driving through these forests, and especially the tall carry trees. It's just like you're in another world. It's hardly touched by most people, and I hope it stays that way. Yeah. All right, we are just we've turned into a road called Petticoat Lane, I think it is, and Brad's just picked up a branch. Yeah, just below your door now, mate.
Brad, see the stump, he's just got to park on the bloody thing.
The stump jokes are going to come out now. Never miss an opportunity, mate. Alright, so yeah, we've just jumped onto a road called Petticoat, I think it's called Petticoat Lane, or Petticoat Road, one of the two, and we're going to see if we can...
Go back down that other road that was on our right.
Oh, apparently we have to do a U-turn.
The highway, the river should be right in front of us, but I don't think it goes anywhere, so... We'll go down a little bit and do a U and come back.
Okay, one U-turn coming up.
Come on for a while.
Wouldn't be us if we didn't have any U-turns. No. Ah. Alright, let's try and get on the right road.
So I took you out.
Right, river crossing. Ooh. Looks like it's fairly flowing. Okay, here we go. There's some nice big rocks there.
What's the move when you keep going? It's a good race anyway, it's coming off the north.
Oh? Probably, you know, it might be there. It only looks a couple of inches. I can see the bottom. It's just cold. I'm not that dedicated to the craft.
Hey!
Still fly like a girl.
There's one in every crowd, isn't there?
I tried to strike it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Only a bit stronger, really.
This is about the point we tell James that the track goes nowhere and he has to turn around and come back again. So we won't be crossing here because there's no point. But what an awesome little river crossing. But yeah, all right, shame. But we'll have to find another way around. Okay, I have a feeling Gary's going to try and whitewash us, but surf's up. Yeah, we know what you wanted to do. There you go. What a shame that doesn't go anywhere. It's all overgrown on the other side of the road there, but never mind, there's another road just up here that goes around it. So, because the road does go to the left, but we want to go right, so never mind, we'll take this other road.
Yeah, you spoke up, so I took you out. I said, hell yeah, you're in my town. I told you I don't mess around. Well, I'm coming, you better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. Gonna climb to the top, no, we ain't gonna stop. In the low, yeah, we going high. In the air, yeah, I feel it. You better believe it. When the low, yeah, we going high. We're going high. We're going
Okay, so after 1400 U-turns and God knows how many times we got lost, but we have eventually found our way through and we are on track and should hit camp somewhere close to 5 o'clock. So we were thinking we were going to end up at camp in the dark and do a runny, but I think we're going to be lucky and make it by about 5 o'clock, so that should be good. So not far off now. I reckon we're about 10 minutes away from Lewis Road, which is basically the entrance to Warren Beach and the top of Calcup Hill where the information bay is. So Looking forward to getting to camp and having a nice cold drink, I know that. Alright, we shall see you further up the track. Okay, so this is the track into Yeagarups, the top of Yeagarups, basically the end of Lewis Road. You've got the information bay, and then this track starts. It's called Warren Beach Road according to the GPS, and this track takes you all the way to the top of Yeagarups. But we're not going there. We're aiming for a couple of campsites that are just up the track here, and we're going to camp there. And I believe we're going to have a steak sandwich cook-off tonight, which is lucky we're actually making camp in time to be able to do so. So shouldn't be too long now. Let's get up over this hump. It's quite an interesting track into Yeagarups. It's a bit soft and you have to climb up a few things and over some lumps and humps. And there's some conveyor belt in one section. That's mainly for coming out, not for going in. So yeah, it's not a bad track. And of course the infamous Yeagarups Hill is right at the very end of it. So, as I said, we're not aiming there. We're aiming for a couple of campsites that are along this track, and hopefully they're not taken, and we will camp there for the night.
There's a very effective speed humps then.
And James doesn't like the speed humps. Alright, we shall see you guys.
Your daylight, a nighttime, we're twilight, we're losing sense of time. This fire inside me, it lights me, building up chemistry, building up chemistry.
Okay, well, we have made it to camp and there is nobody else here. Check this out. These are pretty awesome campsites at the top of Yeagarups. There's a spot just over there. There's this spot here where we camped with our tag along. And there's another one just down there where some people were camped before as well. So and that's the track to Yeagarups. And that's where we came in. So we are going to set up camp once this lot have finished shuffling their cars around, and have a nice cold drink because it's been a long day. And there we go, camp is all set up. Now we were going to have a bit of a steak sandwich cook-off, but Gary's got a problem with his fridge. He's not going to actually cook his steak, so we might not have it yet. But that's camp all ready, and as I said, we have the whole place to ourselves. A little bit of wind, clear skies, and it's probably getting close to 6 o'clock. So we're going to have a nice cold drink and cook something to eat. Alright, well these guys might not be cooking up their steak sandwiches, but I will. So I've got steak, hash browns, onions, and I won't bore you with the cook. We'll wait till the finished product. Alright, I reckon I won the steak sandwich challenge. How are yours going?
No, we're meant to do that tomorrow night.
No, we quite clearly said there would be a steak sandwich challenge tonight.
We did, Gary Python.
Oh, good morning guys. Not a bad night's sleep. A little bit cold last night, but yeah, Awesome spot this, waking up in the bush. The wind has completely gone. Sun's just coming up, not a cloud in the sky, but it is a little bit chilly. But never mind. That pretty much wraps up this trip. We are going on to another adventure from here. So pretty much that was a quick trip through the Yeagarups down to the Warren River, where we had some lunch, and then we came back out. A lot of traffic through the Yeagarups yesterday. A lot of traffic, but we negotiated it and we got through, and then we tried to find our way through to Yeagarups without going on bitumen, which we were eventually successful after 1400 U-turns and a few backtracks and Christ knows what else, but we got there eventually, and we made it to camp last night, and we had a nice night around the campfire. So that is it for this adventure. The reason we didn't go all the way through to Yeagarups Hill was because that is the start of our next adventure, so you'll have to tune in next week for that one. So we're going to end this one here. We're going to have some brekkie, pack up camp, and then we'll head on to the top of Yeagarups and start our next part of the trip, which you will see next week. So just like to take this opportunity to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like our content, and we will see you on the next adventure. Cheers, guys. So what's this? Welcome to Yeagarups. If you drive a Hemi, you must stop here. That's what happens when your fuel light comes on when you make it to camp.